Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another weekly episode of Everything Vaguely Paranormal. As always, I am one of your hosts, Mr. Blake Smith, and with me is my partner in the paranormal, Miss Shelley Pruitt. How are you doing?
I'm tired after coming back from Gettysburg, turning immediately around and going to Old Park. And I just got home last night about 10 o'clock. So I had been at my house in the past 2 weeks for a total of less than 48 hours. So my bed has thoroughly missed me.
Your bed is calling your name. Shelley.
It has.
Shelley.
It has.
Yes, we have had a whirlwind to end out July, and we have a little bit of a break now. Before we go for another whirlwind in September, before we get to the busiest month of them all, which is October. Yes, we are in season. The final stretch of the traveling season. So we've been all over the country, but I'm excited to be back and to be talking to this guest that we are bringing you tonight because he is a returning guest. We absolutely love it. Good time had by all every time he's on.
Every time. I love him too. He is one of my favorite people. He always comes up with the strangest things too. So always fascinating.
Well, and tonight we're going to hear a few different things that have been happening in his world. But let me get him on the screen real quick. He is a paranormal encrypted investigator for now, he says now, 25 years. Which is a huge milestone. That's super cool. He is also with SVC Explorers of the Unknown. So I want to go ahead and bring to the screen our friend, Mr. Jack Vaisey. What's going on, man?
Hey, guys.
Hi, Jack. How are you?
Doing awesome.
Good. Pretty good.
I love it. Look at you looking all sharp with your collar on your shirt and everything. Wow.
Got my necklace on and everything.
I'm here for it. I am here for it, boy.
And I noticed there's a little bit of difference with the background.
Yes.
There's a few extra set of eyes on you.
Yeah.
Where are you, Jack?
We're actually at the Historic Haunted Browse House.
Hell yeah.
Historic Haunted Browse House in Norfolk, New York. And it's funny, right before you guys brought me on, something was walking upstairs. And so you might hear random footsteps as we're recording tonight because I'm in here by myself, but there's been acting like crazy up here lately.
And you are alone in the building, correct?
Yeah. Yep. I'm the only one here.
I want to see one of those dolls come falling off the shelf while we're live on the screen.
I wanted to jump up and give you a hug, Jack.
I'm hoping for it.
Yeah, let's do it live. Okay, little dollies, you have your instructions. Somebody come up and give Jack a hug.
So
I like that one on the left. Sorry.
Just for our listeners who may be only listening to audio right now, how many dolls are behind you?
Oh, God. I think we're over 100 at this point. We're over 100 easily. So I opened this museum and I told people about how like I went to Wildwood Sanatorium where they had the haunted doll room, and I always loved like Doll Island when I watched Ghost Hunters. So I was like, it'd be kind of cool to devote a wall and call it the doll wall, and we actually have like a little sign there to just haunted and creepy dolls. And I ended up putting it out there, and next thing you know, some lady dropped off like 80 dolls, and I was like, what is the deal with these? And she's like, I had these things down to a quarter at my garage sale. Nobody want them. They have moved. People have said they gave them the creeps. So she's like, here you go. And she dropped off like 9 totes. And I was like,
wait, your mic cut out. Did you say that one of them bit someone?
No, they just gave people the creeps.
Oh, they gave you. I thought whenever your mic cut out, I thought that you said bit, and I'm like going, nobody gonna be nibbling on me. No, thank you, sir.
I wouldn't be sitting with back to him if that happened.
I don't know what you're into, Jack. I don't judge.
That's fair, but when it's Chucky, I'm out.
Yeah, no. Agreed. So, okay. So what's been, you have an update, things have changed, things have happened, and I'm going to let you kind of steer where you would like to start. Because we know you've done things with SVC Explorers of the Unknown. We know you have the Browse House. So where would you like to begin on this update?
I'm ready.
Wow, there's so much going on right now. Between SVC, I'll start with SVC, of course. Evan is working on that episode that I was talking to you guys about. There was kind of like a little bit of a setback. We wanted to perfect it. So he's almost done with that. We actually have an episode coming out with one of your guests you just had, Morgan Caldwell, and her boyfriend Nate. We actually joined them at Emily's Bridge in Vermont, and we did a little mini episode there, so that's going to be coming out soon. We are already booking into 2027 with our different we're investigating. It's going nuts. Actually, so next month, this month, I'm thinking we're still in July. So at the end of August, we're going to be going to the USS Salem in Boston, Massachusetts, and we will be there with Pine, Paranormal Investigators of New England, and we're going to be doing overnight investigation. It's just like, I think there's 10 of us on the ship by ourselves, and it's going to be really awesome because it's not only like the ship itself, there's also a museum and different pieces from other ships on this place. And then the next day, we're going to Salem, Massachusetts to do paranormal investigations around Salem as well. And so
you want to make it 11? August is my birthday month.
You know what? You meet us out in Salem. You are welcome to come along with us.
Oh, you're so sweet.
You guys are welcome.
Hold on, let's pause here real quick, because for those who don't know, and I don't know much of the story itself, say the name of the ship again, and then what is the story behind the ship?
So this is the USS Salem. It's parked in Boston, Massachusetts. I believe it's a World War II ship, and I could be wrong. I'm going in kind of blind. I don't want to know any stories about it. Being a medium empath, I kind of like to go blind and not look up the history. But then after I go, when I'm doing all the editing and everything like that, I like to put the history into it. But yeah, it's a beautiful ship, and I'm really excited. I've seen pictures of it. I haven't looked too much into it, but I'm pumped for it.
Oh, yeah.
And then literally the next 3 months is Halloween for me. And that's what I love about it. Like, with being a ghost hunter, it's like it starts in August and it just goes on until, whenever we decide we want it to stop.
Let's be honest. That's my holiday. We've reached the end of July. We're in August. I've already shoved a pumpkin up my ass. It's all good. Like, I'm ready to roll.
Ready to go. Look, there's Halloween decorations already out in front of the Browse house. So I mean, it's time to go. Shelly's reaction was priceless to that.
I know.
I don't judge. I'm just curious at this point. I like to
see every now and then whether I can get a shocked face to come across her face, because she gets me all the time. It's rare.
And Shelly, that's how gourds are made.
Is that how gourds are made? I get it. A pumpkin under pressure. I got you.
Got it.
Under pressure. That should be the theme song while you do it.
Yep, that's it. How'd you know? How'd you know? How'd you guess?
Don't drag Billy Joe into this. He's too good for this conversation.
All right, so back to Salem. Yeah, let's get off pumpkins up the ass. Back to Salem.
Best part of the podcast. USS Salem. Then we're going to Salem, Massachusetts. We're going to do ghost tours at the cemetery. I've been trying to find some locations around there that would be kind of interesting to pick up on. I want to do locations that haven't really been covered by everybody. Like, of course, there's the cemeteries where the witches are buried. And I actually I've been there before. I got to do Allison's house from Hocus Pocus. I went through the Rose Garden back, and it was absolutely beautiful. And they actually let us bring an SB7, and I had voices going on. There were people that were showing photos that they got of these entities sitting on a bench in the Rose Garden. So her house is actually extremely haunted, and it's a beautiful place. So I hope to get back there and actually be able to go to the Witch Museum as well. So that's just for August. But in September 12th, we have Hauntings of the North, which will actually be here at the historic Haunted Browse House in Norfolk, New York, which is going to be
tell us about
awesome.
this, because we're going to be at, not unfortunately, we're going to be at Phenomicon, or else I would be on a plane up there to do this with you guys, because this sounds fascinating. I want to see the Browse House. I want to experience the Browse House. You keep saying bring my ass and you'll let me see it. I'm going to bring my ass. So tell me more about
you guys
this event.
So this event is going to be absolutely huge. We're not just going to have paranormal vendors and crystal vendors, but there's going to be like a flea market. So there'll be antiques. We have a food vendor. They're called Little Cafe 56. They're going to be setting up. There's going to be like fried dough and deep fried Oreos and like dirty soda. It's going to be like all this good food. And then I actually have a 20-foot inflatable screen that will be inflated, and we'll be playing Jason Voorhees Friday the 13th on there. We actually have a raffle table where we have the autograph from uh, Ari Lehman, who played the original Jason. We have a mask autographed and a jersey autographed, at which the raffle table goes all towards the restoration of the Browse House. Last year we raised like over $1,000, and so we were
Love
able
that.
to jack the house up, and that's what this whole thing's about. There's nothing charged to the vendors. They all come in for free, and we all just have a good time. We party, we talk about Halloween and ghost stuff. Like I said, Morgan Caldwell, Nate will be there, her boyfriend. It's going to be an awesome time.
Nate is Nathaniel Elwell, a professional debunker, just for those of you who don't know. So, yes. He is fascinating. He is phenomenal in not only in investigating, but also in debunking. So he's somebody you definitely want to come to your building, because he lends credibility. He doesn't just believe that every knock or tap is paranormal. He's going to go find out. And if he can't explain it, you got something.
Yeah, 100%. Like, that's what I love about Nate. We when we worked with him at Emily's Bridge, that's like one of the most like iconic haunted locations in Vermont. But the story has so much mystery behind it because there's stipulations that don't match up to the history. And Nate really got in there and was like starting to pick things away. But then we found out that there were other things, and I won't get too much into that because we get to that in the episode.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Hauntings in the North is going to be a lot of fun. A lot of people just sit. We had people here till like 1:00 in the morning. It starts at 1:00 in the afternoon and it goes until you decide to leave. We just have a blast.
Is there a charge for admission?
Nope. It's all free to the public.
Nice.
Come out, have a good time. We have a donation bucket for the house. We have the raffle basket. We have multiple vendors. And of course, the vendors are where the money is made for them and everything like that. And it's awesome. We actually have a vendor that does crystals, and she donates half of her proceeds to the Browse House to help restore it.
How great!
Like,
how great is that?
Awesome. That's awesome.
So
well, whenever you're not charging the vendors a fee, whenever you're not charging the vendors a fee, they're more willing. Is like, hey, if you don't make any money, we don't make any money. And so, and making it free to the public. If that opens up, because in the current economic situation, a lot of people don't have extra money. However, they can still come out, they can still experience, they can still get to know those vendors, your location, what you do, and that will come back to you, because now they'll be like, hey, you know what? I went there. Maybe we should book going there, or maybe we should go to the museum, or maybe we should make a, even if it's only $5-10, maybe we can just make a donation. And that way we're helping it. When it's a voluntary, make sure you sell water. Water is the number one money-making thing. As someone who raised a lot of money for a band boosters program, buy lots of water, sell cold water. You'll make cash selling cold water.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. No, and that's the thing. We have the one food vendor who's coming in, and she's absolutely amazing. But I was going to have water for like 50 cents a bottle, just have it out here just to keep people hydrated, because last year we had it in October, and it was crazy weather in October. It was beautiful. It was like 70, 80 degrees. But then at night, it plummeted down to like 50 and like 40. And people were like going over by the fires. They're trying to, and we had some people that stuck it out. It was impressive. Like, this town that the Browse House is in is called Grantville. It's right outside of Norfolk. It's a small little hamlet. And the funny thing is, the Grant family lived in the Browse House. They were the original settlers back in 1790. And so this place, like, it's got so much history, much like good vibes. I love it here. I totally forgot where I was going. I just blanked.
No, it's all good.
Your mic's jumping in and out, but you make sure you're plugged in
is it
to your computer. Yeah. But I'll tell you, sell your water for $1 a bottle. You don't have to deal with change. Just make it $1. Be easy with it. So
I like how Shelly's giving
fair enough
merchandise advice. On
Charles, talk to me.
Yeah. So I want to back up just a little bit, because for those who don't know the story of, if you're talking right now, Jack, we can't hear you. If you're saying anything. So Because I'm going to try to see if we can get in the story of the Browse House, because I'm sure you've learned a bit more about it. I'm sure that you have uncovered some fun aspects about it. So give us an update on the Browse House for anybody who may not have heard about it yet, who may be listening to this for the first time, and anything new that you may have found out.
Okay. Can you guys hear me okay and everything, though?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, perfect. So the Browse House, the property was originally established in 1790. The house wasn't built until a couple years after. So we've been right around the late 1780s, early 1800s. So this was a logging and farm at one point. So a lot of the boards that built this house were actually cut down from this property. Like I've actually gone into the basement here and found hand-hewn beams from the trees that they cut down here. They're absolutely beautiful. We found a double-bladed saw, like a double edge saw, like so two people using it. It was really cool. Some of the artifacts we found on the property. There's been Civil War era bullets that have been found. We found musket rounds from it would have been 1860 roughly. They're the three rings. So yeah, no, this house, a lot of stories that we've gotten, we actually had a lady reach out that lived here in the 70s. And she said her daughters wouldn't even go upstairs. Like they would not go upstairs at all. And I asked her why, and they said because of the woman that's upstairs. Oh. And so that's when I started going, okay, maybe there's kind of something to this. And so I started doing the history about the property and who lived here. And we ended up having Sarah Grant, who was the person that ended up living here. And she basically matches the description of what people have seen. Because I went back in historical records to kind of see what she looked like. And the funny thing is, at the last hauntings last year in October, I had 4 different people from different groups, different times of the day, come up to me and go, I think it's great that you guys got a reenactor. I was like, what? And they were like, reenactor house. You know, I think it's really great that you guys like went all out and made it really spooky. And I was like, what? The house was locked. There was no way to get into the house. And I can tell you that because like last year the floor was almost falling through, and now we have everything stabilized. We raised enough money to jack the house up and put new beams in, and so I'm like, okay, who's in the house? Like, now I'm thinking somebody broke in. This was about 4 or 5 o'clock. I got into the house, unlocked the door, walked in, and I'm looking up the stairs with a flashlight, and there's no one. There's nobody in here. So I kind
Did you find any footprints?
So I locked the house back up. No, there was nothing.
No footprints.
And the area that they were telling me where they saw her, we hadn't found that room yet.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Remember the room that we found behind the wall?
Yeah. Right. Yeah, you hadn't opened it, I think, the last time we talked to you.
Yeah, no, so that room hadn't been discovered by us yet. We knew something was there, but we didn't know how to get in. The guy that owned it before put a wall in front of the door, so there was no way to get into the room. So the window that everybody's been seeing her stand at, there's no way to get in there. So I'm like looking up and I'm like, how's there somebody upstairs and how are they seeing this person? So it was really weird.
Yeah, knock that wall down, let her out. You don't need to trap her in there. Let her run free.
The door's open now.
Okay.
I cut the door open. It's all open now for her. She's good.
Good.
So what kind of? So you said that there was ladies that didn't want to go upstairs or anything like that. So what kind of activity, is there anything new that's been happening?
The property. There's been a lot of new things happening on the property. Uneasy feelings. Like I've had people come over with me, and like it's feeling like you're being watched. And that was the thing. Like I had some people come over. We had the flea market here for a while throughout the summer, and people were saying the woods around the property are terrible. They feel hunted. They feel like stalked, like really bad vibes, and especially in the back right-hand corner of the property. Inside the house, it's just been the normal stuff like the footsteps. Sometimes you'll hear disembodied voices. I've had people over here helping me with doing contracting, and we've actually, I'm sitting in the living room right now. We tore all the floorboards up, and underneath we found the original farm boards from the 1800s that are still there. I'm actually sitting on them now, so I'm putting a lot of trust in these things. And yeah, no, it was crazy. We were tearing up the floor, taking out the 1970s shag rug carpet, and then finding the 1950s green. I'm talking mint green tiles, just soaked with all those years of whatever came through the floor. And as we were pulling it out, all of a sudden we started hearing a woman talking upstairs, and all three of us heard it at the same time. My buddy Carson stopped, my buddy Sean stopped, I stopped, and we just looked at each other and we're like, "Did you just hear that?" And they're like, "The woman?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so we went upstairs, nobody's up there. We heard music boxes playing, so it's really just weird. There's like this weird stuff that happens some nights, and then some nights it's just quiet.
Can we go back to the edge of, I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, I wonder if that has anything to do with taking care of the house. As maybe as a thank you type thing to y'all for okay, you're here to rehab and make it better, make it new, make it like it once was type thing. So we appreciate you. Yeah. So here we are.
It's a good possibility because we've moved 25 tons of garbage off the property so far. When I bought the property, there was over 100 tons of garbage on it. It easily 100 tons. And the guy that lived here before was not a good person. Contractor, basically, instead of going to the dump, just dumped it in his backyard, dumped it in his house. They left everything. There was everything in this house. And so we filled a 26-foot U-Haul full of garbage and took it to the dump. And that right there was, I think, like 10 or 15 tons of garbage. And then slowly we've been taking anything like cardboard, wood that was just like really bad, anything that we were able to burn where it didn't hurt the environment, we'd take out back and we'd burn that. But there's just scrap metal. I've had a guy doing all the scrap metal. He's been taking that stuff out. And so our next step with the property is actually getting a bulldozer. There's a couple piles that we aren't able to move by hand, and pushing them out and getting a dumpster and getting those off the property as well. But yeah, that's what Huntings in the North is about. It's about, not only enjoying the paranormal, but restoring a historical landmark that we actually have the Historical Society of Norfolk, the town that's right that we're in. They're actually going to come out to the event as well. We're raising money for High Street Cemetery, which is a cemetery that has Revolutionary War soldiers in it. They want to have a fence and get trees taken down for it. And try to restore some of the headstones. So I think it's really cool that we're not only doing this fundraiser for the Browse House, but for the cemetery as well.
I love that. Okay, so now I want to go back to what is up with your saying the back right corner of the property feels angry or like you're being watched or aggressive. Why do you think that is? Is it Bigfoot? You can tell
me. We have had whoops happen on this property. I've had people hear the whoops. Well, okay, so across the road from me is 500 acres of wilderness, and behind me is 90 acres of wilderness with railroad tracks and power lines. Now, if anybody on here has watched Bigfoot shows, they love power lines, they love railroad tracks. It's something that is cleared off. It's easy for them to travel. It's also your white like to travel because it's cleared off. That's their natural food source. So we've had a lot of weird stuff happen out here. But the main reason I think that back right corner, I think that back right corner, the reason it's so active is because that's where we found the glass dump and the metal dump from the 1800s. So if you have spirits here that, there was the St. Lawrence Iroquois who were here, and then they went up to Canada, then the Mohawk took over. Have these areas where the settlers just dumped all their garbage. And they just left it there, and they disrespected the land. And we've gone back there, and we have removed a total of 800 bottles going all the way back to 1790. We have found full bottles. They are absolutely gorgeous. We found uranium glass in the ground 6 feet down. We have found so much cool stuff. And yeah, it's really, I think that's the reason. It's just because of that. It upsets them. But now that we've started removing it, the more work we do, the better feeling it gets.
That's what I was wondering. Have you, I mean, I'm sure you have gone out and said, "Hey, listen, there's no need for you to be angry. We want to clean it up. We want to restore this back to its glory. We want to make sure that your area is protected and loved, and that's what we want to do." And I'm sure you've done that. And in doing that, and as they see that you're cleaning it up, because I'm an inside cat. I do not like outside, and I do not trust woods. But I think if there was something unhappy,
You're
I'd be
saying
like,
you want to go bigfooting.
I do.
Exactly.
But I need a Holiday Inn very near me.
She needs a glamping Bigfoot experience.
Yes.
That's what she needs.
Okay.
Yes.
So, when you guys come up, I will not only take you on the Browse House, but I will take you on a Bigfoot hunt. There is 30,000 acres of wetland, literally a mile from the Browse House, and there are Bigfoot and Dogman sightings there.
That face.
I know.
Shelly's face.
I know. She's like,
am I gonna get dirty? I don't like to be dirty. I have a thing with germs.
We will put you in waders, Shelly. It's all right.
We'll just put her in one of those suits, the white suits that has the helmet on.
Hazmat suits, I'm in. If it can keep nature off of me, I'm in.
Yeah.
That won't scare Bigfoot, will it?
We'll make sure that. I cannot say it would or not. I feel like you'd be giving some ET vibes.
I feel like it probably would, Shelly, considering you would be able to be seen from space. So, yeah, we probably.
And I'm little. I could go running through those trees. Maybe I'd scare Bigfoot.
You would be the new Lady in White story from upstate New York.
Oh, I saw was this blonde lady. She's dressed all in white. She's darting under trees and shit.
They wouldn't be able to see your hair. You'd have a helmet on, girl. They'd be like, I saw a lady in white. She didn't look like anything I've ever heard about.
If it's a nice day, I might take my helmet off.
Also might think that you're a white Sasquatch and just pick you up and carry you off.
Exactly.
I'm always in for a new adventure.
Exactly.
It's that new adventure.
Okay.
So we covered.
Go ahead.
We covered the month of September. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I got to this
You're
point.
Fine. Yes.
So we covered the August and September, October craziness. So back in April, we did a show in Vermont Sci-Fi and Fantasy Expo. Rachel, Jeff Olb does it. He's doing a paranormal part to it now, and got to meet somebody that I grew up watching. Love him, Adam Berry, from Kindred Spirits and Ghost Hunters. Absolutely awesome guy, really down to earth. Absolutely. And a couple weeks later, he reached out to us, and it's like, he knew Evan really, really well. It was an awesome time because he was doing a panel. Evan was down doing some work and editing and stuff, and he comes up in the middle of the panel, and Adam's like, "Hey, it's about time you showed up, stoned." And Evan's like, so it was just funny to see those two like working together and kind of and chatting. But Adam ended up saying, he's like, "Hey, listen, I have this event that I have coming up. I have some really cool ideas. I would love for you guys to be a part of it." And of course, we're like, absolutely, yeah, hands down, we'll do it. So October 3rd, and right now, if you go to SVC Explorers of the Unknown on Facebook, there are only, I think, 10 tickets left out of, I think we had like 40. All the VIPs are sold out, and we only have 10 general admission, and they're on sale right now. October 3rd, we will be doing a castle in Vermont with Adam Berry. Evan B. Stone will be there. It's going to be an awesome, awesome event. It's a beautiful castle, and so that's going to be really, really cool.
Nice.
So make sure you go buy some tickets.
Yeah.
I should always be in a castle.
It's a beautiful castle.
I had an opportunity.
You should.
Yeah, I had an opportunity to go to that location this year, but unfortunately, just due to ticket sales and stuff like that, we ended up having to cancel the event. So yes, it is. I know one of the investigators who runs a lot of stuff out of the Wilson Castle, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful castle.
Oh, Monique Too Soon as well is going to be there.
Yep, that's who I'm talking about.
Monique is awesome.
Monique Too Soon.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Monique will be doing that, and it's going to be on time. So it's not going to just be Adam. It's going to be Monique as well. And then SVC will be there as well, and we'll be going through and teaching people how to do paranormal investigations. So just going along with them.
Heck yeah. I'm excited. Yeah.
Okay, y'all go get tickets for that, because that is going to be a blast.
Yeah. Her and I have been doing a lot chit-chatting behind the scenes on things and figuring some things out of what we could do to be able to, I don't know, just spice things up in the paranormal world, so to speak, Our event
Yeah,
let's just call it. Our event was going to be called Two Queens and a Castle.
That's on.
And
Shelley's like three queens. Excuse me.
We were going to be leading and investigating and teaching paranormal investigations and paranormal equipment, all that shit for the whole weekend while we were in drag. That's exactly how it was going to go down. So it was,
that's cool.
I like Monique, because if she's going to be there, that's pretty cool. She's a great addition as well. Love her. So
yeah,
okay, I have to. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go for it.
Okay,
go for it.
Because I want to make sure we have time to get to this, because I feel like there's a story involved with this, because you said you were bringing something on the show that you have not shown us at all whatsoever, and it is a haunted artifact.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I haven't told you any information.
No, you've told us nothing.
I haven't told you anything, and I want you to guess, but I want to tell you one more thing. The two other locations that we're going to be going and investigating in 2027.
Absolutely.
I just want to make sure I touch up on those. Yeah. And that is in January, we will be going to the Warrens Occult Museum with the Mohawk Mediums and spending the night in that. And then in May, we will be going to Lake Shawnee, West Virginia.
Okay. Nice.
Yep.
Make sure you go and get some Tudor's Biscuit World, because we stayed in Butthole, West Virginia, and had the best biscuits at Tudor's Biscuit World. Oh, and don't be fooled. They're not this big. They're the size of a hamburger.
That's perfect. I love that.
It's good eating. It's good eating.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
So going Tudor's on to the haunted object, what do you guys feel? What do you think it is?
Okay, you have told us nothing about it. I'm getting that it's probably, I don't think it's a doll at all. I think it's more solid. I'm just going on my impressions. I don't think it's contained inside anything.
Oh my God. God, you're having to do this live on the air. Yeah. I'm in my era of second guessing myself. So
don't second guess. First thing comes to mind. Don't second guess yourself.
Wooden statue. That's the first thing that comes to mind.
Statue. Okay.
Like I see Shelley, something that. Yeah. Anyways,
I also am getting wood, but that sounds dirty. I heard it when I said it. But I'm seeing something that's. A statue is really good, Blake. I'm going to say some kind of, but I'm not getting dolls, so I don't know if I would put that in the same category. I'm getting something that's probably about this size, and I don't know what this size is, but
it's funny that you guys are saying this, because it is stored in a wooden box.
Okay.
But it's under a statue that's in the display case that's haunted. So you might be picking up on the... There is a wooden statue. It's literally stored underneath the wooden statue that's in. It's an African statue.
Oh my God! Shut up! I was about to say the head is like an ace shaped.
Yes, 100%. That is.
Are you serious?
100%. It's right over. Do you want me to go grab it?
Yes.
I gotta see this now, because I'm seeing a wooden statue that has like an ace-shaped head. Before he puts it on screen, go ahead and grab it. I'm seeing, and he has not told us none of this shit.
No, I'm
seeing a wooden statue that has like an ace-shaped mask head and like a straight-lined body with like buggy eyes.
Yeah, and I'm getting it's not more than like this big.
Made out of wood. Oh my God. I have the anticipation.
I want to hear your reaction, so I got to put my headphones on.
And it is not in a box; it's in a glass case. Okay. Wow! Oh my God, that is awesome.
Yep.
Shut up.
So we have different haunted artifacts that come through, and this is actually a part of John Brigman's haunted artifacts. I actually found this though, and I mean you were spot on.
Wait, is that all that? It's just a bust?
It's about that big. Wow.
Oh,
that is awesome.
Oh my God.
So
is it made out of wood or is it made out of metal?
It's made out of wood. Yeah. Okay. This is a wooden statue.
Wow.
It's made out of an African wood. So this is pieces that I actually found, and then I told John, why don't you take it and bring it to your museum? But what I have here is from the 17th century. So I have crystals, and it's actually in a box. And I'm only going to show it for about a couple seconds because I have had people look at it and it's given them nausea. I've had people, I think it's been like now seven or eight, including my mother, who is not, she believes in the paranormal, but she's not like usually affected by stuff like that.
Yeah, I was.
She's actually in the comments somewhere.
I need to start fucking saying what I'm feeling, because as soon as like he brought that
And
on
you know
screen
what?
and set that to the side, like my stomach started to kind of hurt a little bit. But
And whatever it is, Jack, you can leave it on as long as you want. They can turn it off if they don't like what they're seeing or if they're getting a bad feeling. I would like to see this as up close and personal as you can show us. A rosary. Is it a rosary or just a cross?
This is actually, so I've done a lot of research on it. This is okay, I gotta get the name. Hold on. It is a cross. And I have the research on it right here. It's an Ethiopian cross, and it's Coptic. These would be used in blessings, but they also would be used in exorcisms.
Ooh, fun. Can you put your hand behind the cross itself so we can actually see the detail of it and turn it around? That is beautiful.
So what they poured it into a mold, and then these is different chain links that connect it. Now, at first, I didn't think it was that old. I thought it was something newer just because of the great shape it's in and how flat it is. But apparently, I started looking them up, and I found ones that look identical. I have to put it back in the box because I'm getting nauseous.
Okay. See, I feel right at home with it out there. I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah, I've had people actually leave the house because it's caused them to have anxiety and get there's been some people that have just been freaked out by it.
And so you can verify that it has been used in exorcisms based on its age or what it actually is?
I can't say if it has, but when I first picked it up, I actually got a flash image of a man, and I had no idea what optic priests look like. I had no idea what they wore. I just saw a flash of a man, and I AI'd an image, and then next thing you know, I showed it to one of my friends, and he goes, "Dude, that's literally what they wear." And it's extremely creepy because the man had a long white beard and a black circular cap and just white glazed over eyes. It was not a good human spirit. So
do you have that image?
is. Yes, I do, and I'm gonna bring it up right now.
Because I want to see it.
Sheila from Scope actually picked up on the same thing at the same time, and she just she told me that she also saw me, and we both started getting the image, and
oh wow. White glowing eyes, circular cap, long white beard, kind of shaved in the middle, so it looks like two sides of beard with that rosary.
At the same time I was doing that, Sheila was getting that whole image in her head we were during a flea market, she was getting the same image. But yeah, we put it away. We have a cabinet that's blessed. John did a blessing on it, and it kept things warded. But yeah, no, it's weird. I can't say that it was used in an exorcism, but I can say that it definitely has an attachment to it.
Got it. And that was found on your property. You got walking above you?
Yeah.
Checking.
Yes. The door just moved upstairs.
Love when it happens live on the air.
It just did that long. Yeah.
Okay, I can't get off the statue though. Is there a story with the statue? Like, what's with the statue? It keeps going in my head.
Yeah, that's kind of when I saw it at the flea market, it just kept in my head as well. It's weird because when I picked it up, come to find out, John actually had something similar to this from the same area. Now, I believe these are from the Congo.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, let me just check this real quick. I don't want to get this information. We started research on them, and the mask that John had was from the same area, same tribe.
What would a statue like that have been used for? As worship, as if it was a deity, or would it have been more as a tribute to a fallen warrior? Would it be considered an ancestor? What would something like that be signify in the Congolese culture?
It all depends on, what the actual sculpture looks like. Depending on the beadwork and everything like that. They have ones for every single one of those you just mentioned, like fallen soldiers. But this one, I honestly don't know. All I know is that when I was at the antique store, it just gave me that vibe. Oh yeah,
yeah,
and exactly what Blake is talking about. It just was in my head, and I walked away from it at first. I was like, I gotta buy that thing, and then I turned around and I, of course, bought it.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, when you were like, "Can you guess like what it is?" I want y'all to guess. I mean, immediately, I just saw this wooden statue, and I didn't want to put a culture on it or anything, but it was an A shape. That's why I wanted to get it out before you brought it on the screen, because I mean, obviously, I've never been to the Browse House. I don't know what you have in there. I don't know what all is in that.
You did. I can verify you did not show us or tell us before we started the broadcast.
And I'm sitting here like, and then you pulled that out, and I'm like,
Ghana.
oh, fuck. Okay.
It's from Ghana.
This is from Ghana.
Ooh.
Yes.
Now, Ghana did have headhunting tribes and cannibalistic warriors.
Yes.
So
I don't know. I know that I don't have the name of the wood right now, but I know that the wood is only grown in that area. So what it's carved. But yeah,
that may be the second time in 2 days that I have picked up on something that was not in my line of sight. If you want to know what the first one is, I tell you all about it on pre-broadcast.
Yeah, you gotta watch the pre-broadcast. I'm still. It's funny. Blake's hung up on the statue. I'm hung up on the cross. Was the cross found on the property?
No. This was given to me from consignment from an antique dealer. And basically it just was kept here. Nobody wanted to buy it, and I just told him what was going on with it, and he was like, yeah, just put it away.
Okay.
Because let me tell you, I'm sorry, let me tell you what I'm getting on that cross. That cross is definitely an agent of chaos, just so you know. Yeah, anytime it's out, you're probably going to have a lot of activity in your building. That's just what I pick up, just so you know.
Yeah. Well, the other thing I wanted to tell you guys, at the Hauntings in the North event this year, the last existing piece of the Amityville house is going to be here. The Amityville Grate will be making an appearance behind the glass
grate. Yeah.
That
we
you
did
own.
find out. Yes. So John owns it now. It's in his museum. He keeps it away. He's got a cross on it. It's put away in a box. But it will be coming to the house to be on, so people can like see it and take a picture with it. It's because it's a really cool piece of history and paranormal history.
Paranormal true
I
crime.
just found out. Yeah, I just found out it's the last piece in existence of the Amityville house, because they stripped it right down to the skeleton. Besides the skeleton of the frame of the house,
right?
They took everything. So.
This is crazy.
Blake's still reeling over the statue.
I am, and this is my thing. And actually, we Jack, you're a medium as well, empath. You understand. There's these moments in life whenever something pops in your head, you hear something or whatever. It could be a voice, could be a picture. Lately, for me, it's been images. And fuck it, we'll get into it right now. What we talked about on the pre-broadcast. I did an investigation. You can learn more about the investigation on the pre-broadcast, but just throwing it out there. I did an investigation yesterday, and I said, I kept getting the word box in the spirit dice, and I said, I am seeing a box. It is about this big, which about 10 inches across or so, and it's a couple inches tall, small lid on top, lifted up, and there's stuff inside. It's wood. I don't know if it's black or dark. One of the people sitting in the room with me goes into another room, opens a drawer, digs around in there, and pulls out, and she goes, this box? And I went, holy shit, yes, that box. Open it up. There's a broken obsidian knife in there. And I started in the dice more, and it said, fix the knife. It's broken. Fix knife. Broken. Broke. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, you can hear more about the investigation.
Yeah, you can hear what happened on the rest on Patreon.
There's that. Then we get here, and first thing I see when you're like, take a guess, it's like a wooden statue. And yes, it was very African type looking in my head. That's why I wanted to get it out before you brought it on the screen, where I said it's very ace shaped. It has a point up the top and rounded, and then I'm just seeing a straight line for the body type thing. But what went through my head was very African mask-esque statue. And then you pull that on. And
you said African mask, right?
Mm-hmm.
You picked up on a mask?
That's what I heard when I saw the statue in
That's what's sitting next to the statue is the mask.
Shut the
There you go.
Hold up.
Oh
yes,
my
we
God.
need to see this now.
I literally saw a wooden statue with an A-shaped head and a straight body, and then I heard African mask is what I heard. That's why I said I didn't want to put anything culturally to it, because I wasn't sure what I was looking at in my mind's eye with the statue, but I heard African mask.
Look at all those dolls.
If he pulls a goddamn, oh my God.
He said he's got one. Oh, look at it. That is fabulous.
Wow.
Oh my God, that is wonderful. Look at the detail on that.
Wow.
Is that also wooden? He's going to have to get his headphones back on.
Yeah, he'll get his headphone back on. We can ask him that. But
that is fabulous.
It's these moments, and I'll have him touch on it too with his mediumship and empath abilities and stuff, that we see things, we hear things, and yet in the moment we still second guess ourselves.
Yeah. It's that moment of validation. That is a fabulous, fabulous mask, Jack. Is that made out of wood as well?
Yes. Hand carved by the same tribe in Ghana.
That is fabulous.
Yeah. So what I was saying while you had your headphones off is basically it's like being a medium. Like, you second guess yourself so much. You're not sure if you should just say it or do it or whatever. And that's what I'm learning recently. And I'm not trying to make this episode about me. We know we have you on, but it's like learning recently in my dice readings and stuff is it's like I am now starting to get images in my head that correlate with the dice that go into the reading as well. So people who are getting readings with me are getting more of a in-depth reading now, because it's not just the dice, it's also imagery. And I'm learning to just say what's in my head. So I want to thank you, Jack, for bringing all that on and validating me in the moment for that. I appreciate that.
So, I practice this. By the way, this is something that I love to do with my friends. It's kind of like a lot of people compare it to as a parlor game. But I think it's also a way that you can in-tune your empathic and medium abilities. So I'm going to look off to my left at something. I'm going to look back at you. I want you to tell me what you see.
Oh, God.
And okay, hey, don't think about it.
All right.
Empty your head. Don't think about it. Just say the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay. Both of you.
Oh, I have to play 2. Look again then.
I just keep getting a clock or a watch. Clock, watch. That's what I keep hearing. Clock, watch. I see something with a face or a dial to it, like a watch, a clock.
And all I see is shiny, 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 glinting. I see something very shiny that caught your eye initially.
I actually heard clock prior to you even looking, but now I'm seeing like a face of a watch or something. I don't know. See, I don't know if it's to tell time.
I looked at the Ouija board.
Okay.
Through the glass.
Okay.
So would it be shiny?
Yeah, it's actually got the light on it right now. So
that's all I got was shiny.
Before you get yourself and you go, oh man, I failed. No, so because before you thought about the clock, you had something else in your head and you pushed it away. And I think you did too. What was it that you had in your head before?
Isn't it stupid? The first thing I thought whenever you looked over, and honest to God, I thought I'd sound stupid by saying it. I heard A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. I heard literally the alphabet song in my head, and I was like, wait, look again, because I wasn't paying attention. That's all I had. But then I was like, shiny, shiny.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Like the song.
Ouija board. A, B, C, D, E, F.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
But I was looking at a Ouija board.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't count that because I wasn't paying attention. There's all kinds of crazy crap that goes through my head.
And what did you see, Blake? Because
Mine
I
was
looked at something different for her.
Well, mine was literally like I'm still stuck on a face of some sorts of a clock, a watch, or something. I heard clock, watch, and it was just before you even turned your head to the left. So I don't know if there is something over there that is like that, that's in the vicinity of where you looked or anything
There's
like
the
that.
digital clock over there. Right above what I'm looking at is a digital clock.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So my eyes must have just shifted up. But that's the thing, like you do this and you stop questioning yourself.
Yeah.
You do this and you stop going, okay, I'm thinking this, but I'm gonna go to this. It can't be that. I'm gonna go to this. Like so many times when I do readings, and my mom actually knows about this. When I was young, I would get flash images that weren't my own. And I'd go, okay, it's just my overactive imagination. I'm just gonna ignore it.
Yeah.
I started realizing there's so much detail in these images that there's got to be something to it. I need to stop second guessing myself. So I used to never give readings to people. I used to never come up and be like, hey, this is what you're experiencing. This is what I want to talk to you about. This is the message I'm getting from this person on the other side. And that, I think, is important for us as mediums, as empaths, as humans, because everybody has this ability to be able to train your mind to not second guess yourself, to just go with the flow. I think we have a natural flow, and so many times we jam it up. And we go, we can't not do this. And when we let it flow freely, that's when I think we'll be able to do more.
I agree. And I'll add on to that. And I think one thing that makes me second guess myself in these types of situations where it's just on a whim, is the fact that it's my spirit dice have kind of become a crutch and I rely on them a lot. Okay, go ahead. Why you have your hands on your face? I'm nervous.
Okay, so Blake, what I was looking at for you was a chair that I just bought from a garage sale. It's from Salem, Massachusetts. It was bought at Which City Consignment, and it was in my friend's garage sale, and sitting above it was 3 clocks. I just realized that. When I first saw this chair, there were 3 clocks. It was John Brigman's. He had 3 different clocks sitting above that chair. And I looked at the chair and I remembered where I got it. So you were reading my memory of my image of when I first saw that chair. Because I saw it and I was looking at the clocks and then I saw the chair and I
said,
my
God.
Tell me about
Fun.
So you were okay, hold on. You were looking at the chair, but you were remembering when you first bought it when there were clocks above it.
I have pictures. I have pictures of the clocks. Hold on. I have
oh my God, shut
the clocks.
I literally,
Dude,
I heard
crazy.
clock and it was adamant. It was like clock, watch that. And then they showed me like a face of a clock, like a yellow,
that's
like
crazy.
a yellow, antiquish, tinged yellow clock face.
Yep. Hold on.
Oh my God.
I got the picture right here.
All right, guys, if you need me, I will be at the local insane asylum. Glore Psychiatric Museum may take me as an antique
there you go.
at
You're
this
fine.
point. And if this is not more confirmation from the reading you gave me prior to us going live on the air, I'll just announce it right now on the podcast. I'm going to work on getting my goddamn readings page back up. So yes,
I think you should. I told you that when we were on a drive back from Gettysburg that you should already be doing that.
Yeah, I know. So be on the lookout. You'll be able to book some readings as well.
It makes me sad that none of my spirits ever talked to Jack for me. They only talk to you for Blake. Maybe he needs more guidance than me.
That was one of the clocks that was above it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's not the one I saw pictured.
No, there was a gilded one, but I don't see it in the photos.
Okay.
Because I was getting more pictures of the chair. I was trying to get the details.
That's weird that I was actually kind of picking up on memory.
Because that's the chair.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, no, when I first saw it, I didn't know the chair was there because it was under stuff. And I saw the clock and it was it was like a gold brass color, and then the clock face was about that big. It had this, you know how the glass gets aged and it has the yellowish tint on it.
Right. The cloudiness.
And then it had the keyhole and it was chiming. There was one that was chiming when we were there, and it was a beautiful chime because I had the old style bell. And I climbed over the chair. When I looked down, I saw the chair, and I was like, John, it's the chair, because I have a thing for antique chairs. Don't ask me why. I just love old wooden furniture. So I was like, he's like, oh, got that in Salem, and I was like, how much? He's like $60. Take it. And I was like, done.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
So Jack, what else do you have? Anything else? I know we've covered your upcoming events. We covered the Browse House. We've now figured out that Blake is validated in his feelings and emotions. Thank you for therapy tonight. Is there anything? Is there anything else that we have missed? We got the Connor artifact.
We have to ask: is the Browse House open to be booked for public investigations yet?
Not yet, because of things not being up to par yet. New York State is very vital about safety regulations. There would have to be insurance.
As they should be.
That being said, absolutely. That being said, I am working. I actually have talked to Daniel Klaus, owns the Hinsdale House, and I've talked to Wildwood about like how they did their contracts, because there are certain parts of their buildings that probably weren't up to regulation or par.
Perhaps
so there's
unsafe, right?
yes, exactly. And that's how it goes with historical buildings.
Right.
There is a contract that you can put up for paranormal investigators. Just, basically we aren't held liable for any injuries or hauntings that may follow you home, kind of thing. So that being said, we will be opening to the public in 2027 in the spring. So I will be posting dates where people can come and investigate. There will be a charge, and all that money goes right to restoring the Browse House. Because we actually just got a quote for our roof, which was like $38,000.
Right.
But we've been slowly repairing.
No, that's not terrible. Not terrible.
Right.
Well, could be worse.
The original shingles are on the roof. Then they just put another layer of shingles, and then they put another layer of tin, and then they put another layer of tin. So mostly it's just taking layers of years off.
Yeah.
So I'm actually talking to a couple people that are talking about helping me just get everything taken off, then having the contractors come in and doing the work.
Right.
So,
right. Yeah. And of course, I have one more question. Jack, with your psychic mediumship abilities, got any messages for any of us on the screen before you get to promote everything you have going on? Seeing as you appear to be on this evening.
The only one I had was for Blake, honestly, and that was earlier.
Okay.
Good. Let him talk to him. Mine are all drunk in a bar somewhere. That's fine, and I'm fine with it.
Mine was spot on. If anybody's asking, he popped into the studio immediately delivered a message to me. He's spot on 100% with everything that's going on with the message we received. Yeah. I will not be sharing it as personal. As public as we are with our lives. That is a very personal side of my life. But I can tell you that he was 100% spot on.
Sorry, I wasn't telling you to shush. That was me just.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
There is Dr. Evil. There is somebody in your audience who literally just lost a loved one. It's a male. Just picked up a military background. I'd say probably like it's got to be 70s, mid 70s. And I don't know if anybody in the comments can confirm that, but I just thought that it was like an uncle or a grandfather. But military, I want to say Air Force. And he's just letting you know it's okay and that he's passed on peacefully.
Oh, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Somebody's gonna watch this video and comment. Somebody's either in this live right now or they're gonna be in the comments and they're gonna say, I know who that is. I just got this image of this guy. He's sitting there. He actually had a pipe. He stopped smoking it a while ago, but he still had it around. And he had this chair that he would sit in. He had a very military style haircut, about 5'8", just skinny build. But
okay.
It looks like Nunya Business Google said OMG.
She said OMG. I'm not quite sure.
Army. Okay. Army. I was getting Air Force, but Army could be it. But I don't know if that description anything. But yeah, no, he was just really. I was getting something with his lungs. Something with his lungs. I don't know if it was cancer or if it was just age. he passed, and he was suffering with the breathing, and he's okay now. So
that's comfort. He's all right.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about him.
All right, well, Jack, tell them where they can find all of this information, follow you, keep up with you, the updates and all that stuff. Let them know where they can follow you at.
And come see you.
Well, yes. So you guys can follow us on SVC Explorers of the Unknown on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok. Also, check out svcexplorersoftheunknown.com. That's where we have all of our merchandise, some of the equipment that we use. And basically, that's where we have everything kind of clustered together, even our socials. I'm sorry, I just saw what she said. That's wow.
Go ahead, you can read it.
My cousin just died Saturday, is what the comment says.
And see, that's the thing. Like, it was just like, but the person I was seeing, was he in his 70s? Because I got military guy, 70s, and military haircut. But
we'll
yeah,
see. We'll see if she
with his
responds.
lungs.
Yeah, we'll see if she responds in enough time. We still got a few closing statements.
So yeah, no, that's where you can check us out. The best thing is explorersoftheunknown.com. Check us out there. That has all of our socials, has a lot of our videos, and you can check everything out there. Also, Hauntings of the North, September 12th at 1 p.m. at the Historic Opera House in Norfolk, New York. We're going to have a bunch of different paranormal investigators.
He was
It's gonna be a
71.
great time. Yep.
No.
Did he have lung issues? I got lungs. It's just like, but yeah, no, that's everything I have to plug. And then also we're going to be working with Adam Berry October 3rd. Check it out on Facebook. Left. It's going to be a great time at Wilson Castle. Beautiful, beautiful location. There's actually a chair from the Vatican there, like really beautiful chair. I just saw that and I was like, I can't wait to look at that.
And the most important thing, Hauntings in the North is free. Yeah. Free to attend, correct? Free. Go out, if nothing else, just to see the Browse House. Go buy a bottle of water, $4, from Jack Vaisey, which all of that will go back in, and help to restore the Browse House. Go and make a donation. Explore the wonderful vendors. And if you're in that area, definitely go and check it out. It costs you nothing to go and look.
Yeah, agreed.
Absolutely. I'll let you guys do your plugs now.
Of course. And with that, Blake, why don't you tell them everything they need to know?
All right, sounds good. Well, if you want to support our show directly, check out our Patreon page, patreon.com/EVP podcast. For just $5 a month, you'll unlock over 500 Patreon exclusive videos, including the pre and post broadcasts, which are the 30 minutes before and the 30 minutes after this live broadcast. So you do get an additional hour with us each week. Your support from this goes directly back to the show and towards the adventures that we bring you week after week. And if you're not sure about joining Patreon, try it risk-free with our 7-day free trial. We're actually bringing Mr. Jack here on for our post-broadcast for a little bit of an extended interview for you Patreon members. So you'll be getting a little bit more with him after this broadcast. So make sure you stay connected with us. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and many more by searching Everything Vaguely Paranormal and looking for the green sound wave. And remember, you can catch us live every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook and YouTube. And make sure you go subscribe to our Eventbrite page as well to be notified about public investigation tickets that we have that go on sale. To make this easier, we're going to add all of our links to our link tree, which will be on the Everything Vaguely Paranormal Facebook and X profiles Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, as well as in our show notes for you audio listeners. We are grateful for your continued support. Every like, comment, share, and download keeps the adventures alive. So if you have a favorite episode, share it with your friends. One of the easiest things you can do to help out our show and its rankings, wherever you get your audio from, head over there, download our catalog of episodes, and leave us a review. If you have a story, comment, or question, or would like to be a guest on the show or have us as guests on your show, email us at theevppod@gmail.com. That is THEEVPPOD@gmail.com.
Go like, share, and subscribe to that YouTube channel. Say hello. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know you were here. Leave a review, and also go check out SVC Explorers of the Unknown.
Absolutely. Well, y'all, we thank you for joining us for another weekly episode of Everything Vaguely Paranormal. For myself, I am Blake Smith, my partner in the paranormal, Miss Shelley Pruitt. We want to send a huge thank you out to our friend, Mr. Jack Vaisey, for joining us tonight. We appreciate you so much. Y'all, we love you. We love your support. And as always, we will see you next Tuesday.
Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.